Get in here, let's go.
Sometimes, not all the time.
When I say number, you say three. Number.
Let's go, Mason! Start us off here, buddy. Let's go! Get low!
Good evening, your Jackrabbits fans. Thanks for tuning in for the semifinal game between the Jackrabbits and the Larned Dirtbags. First pitch to Mason is low and away for ball one. Mason will see the second pitch of his at-bat forthcoming here. And that ball's in the dirt for ball two. Number 42 on the mound. The Larned Dirtbags are the number one seed after pool play, and they have dispatched with their opponents earlier this afternoon by a decent margin. Clearly the team to beat in this tournament, Dodge City 14U Open. The other semifinal game has concluded. That was before us, and it is the Dodge City A's will be in the final of their own tournament. So congratulations on that. 60-mile-an-hour pitch, quite a ways inside for strike one. Oh, strike two. Two balls, two strikes. And that ball popped up right to the pitcher. 42 is underneath it for the grab for the first out. So Mason goes down swinging. Ricardo will be up next. Teddy in the on-deck circle. The same umpiring crew has been here for both days. The day starts early at 9 a.m. and have been and will go probably until 10:30 or 11 tonight. And there's a 61-mile-an-hour strike on the outside corner to Ricardo. Just a light wind blowing today. First time we've had a reprieve from the wind. So that will mean the balls will fly better to left field and the left side of the infield. Speaking of which, shortstop goes up and grabs that, and Ricardo goes down. So 2 up, 2 down for the Jackrabbits. 42 is deal on strikes. There is an event happening nearby with a PA that is a little confusing. Teddy steps in now. He is back to swinging the Cat X that his Nana and Papa got him for his birthday. And he swings a 61-mile-an-hour pitch on the inside for strike one. Teddy in now. Face the pitch from the windup for number 42. And Teddy reaches down and fouls that one away into the backyard of the neighbor here. So no balls, 2 strikes now. And in quite a hole here with no balls and 2 strikes, 2 down. Teddy steps in, but he's choked up. He's got the 2-strike approach, the big wide stance. And his job here is just to make contact and get the ball into the outfield. And he's going to take a ball inside. I almost thought it might hit him on the shoulder, but it didn't. No one made a move, so ball one. And a foul tip, 64-mile-an-hour pitch, and caught by the catcher. So that is 3 up, 3 down for the Jackrabbits as they are the lower seed. They're the visiting team, and they go off the field with a whimper. We'll see what they can do on the defensive side of the ball right as they come out right now.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
Well, so it'd be my mom's dad, but
Hey, let's go infield. Lock it up.
And ball's in. Teddy on the mound. East side behind the plate. Jabrell at first. Ricardo at second. Jorge and Gianni on the left side of the infield. Out in right, I've got Emilio. In center, I've got Jack. And in left, I've got Mason. The first pitch comes in. Ball high. 69-mile-an-hour breaking pitch from Teddy. Fouled off for strike one. And the next pitch from Teddy is hit into right center field. No one's going to get that. It's going to drop for a leadoff double. Could be a triple. Emilio took his hat off for some reason that I'm not clear about. And that ball is definitely going to get the boy, the batter, number 13, a leadoff triple. So not the start that the Jackrabbits wanted by any means. Dirtbags have had one game off. Jackrabbits a full 2 games off. Nearly 4 hours between games for the Jackrabbits. And the next pitch, 60 on the outside corner, strike one. Runner at third with a little lead. Swing and a miss at a curveball in the dirt. Beautiful breaking pitch from Teddy to get number 5 chasing. Isai, excellent job being a wall there, keeping the ball in front of him. Runner does not advance. And strike 3 on a beautiful slider. Had 5 totally fooled for strike 3 and the first out of the inning. So the lefty steps in now. Number 10 swings and misses a 53-mile-an-hour changeup from Teddy. Looks like Teddy's entire arsenal is available tonight. A fastball, a curve, a slider, and a change. Teddy's set. And he's going to throw a 59-mile-an-hour fastball outside. Next pitch is a ground ball to the right side. Ricardo's going to pick that up and throw it to first. But it does plate the run, so a useful out for the Dirtbags there. And they will go up 1-0 on the leadoff triple. And then the useful out by number 10 there, the left-handed batter. Number 19 will step in for the Dirtbags. With the bases empty and 2 down now. And there's a ground ball to the left side. Jorge grabs it, throw to first. They got him! They got him! What a stretch by Jabril. What a move and what a throw from Jorge. Teddy owes that man a beverage because that saved his bacon with that deep in the hole play. And then a beautiful throw, an excellent stretch by the first baseman. And they get him. But not before the Dirtbags do cross a run over the plate and put themselves in the lead. So Jackrabbits will put the helmets on and we will see you at the top of the second.
Good throw, Jorge.
Hey, great throw.
Great play all together.
Way to back up third. That's your job. Hey, sit back and wait on these. Let's go, 5. Start it off right here. Go 5.
And we're back here at the top of the second with Jorge leading off with a 62-mile-an-hour pitch on the outside corner for strike one. And the next pitch, inside, ball one. So I got a text about the name. Dirtbags here is the name of Long Beach State. So if you are a California NCAA Division I fan, you'll know that Long Beach State are the Dirtbags. However, this team not named after them, no connection whatsoever. The coaches, when they came up with the team, thought it'd be funny, a funny name. So that's what they went with, the kind of funny, humorous name Dirtbags. No connection to California or Long Beach State.
Straighten it out.
And the next pitch, 65, but outside. And that's ball two. We got 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Jorge with a single and a double and a triple last game, I believe. The double did turn into a triple with a overthrow. So he took third on the overthrow. Let's see how he does this game. He's going to take that pitch, 61 outside. So he takes it to a full count now. We'll get the payoff pitch from number 42 here in just a second. Jackrabbits went 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. Got to do differently this time around. And we're going to take ball 4 outside. So not how Jorge likes to get on. He likes to put the aluminum on the ball, but he'll take first nonetheless. And an aggressive base runner, Jorge. So let's see if Gianni has a bit of a take here while Jorge gets a bit of a, potentially a steal sign.
Right field, burn him, right field.
Jorge with a decent lead, but nothing huge. He steps off. Here's a strike one to Gianni, and Jorge didn't go. Isai in the on-deck circle. Gianni with a towering shot for an inside the park home run in the last game, which hopefully will get him out of a little bit mini slump he's been in for most of this tournament. And we no throw, just a move. Now Jorge with another full step lead, and he's off, and we have a swing and a foul back. So now we got an 0-2 count to Gianni. So super tricky to steal with an 0-2 count. You don't want Gianni taking any pitches here. You want him swinging anything close, but you don't want him popping the ball up or lining the ball out and then doubling off Jorge. So we'll see how lucky Coach Hunter feels here. Swing and a miss. A 56-mile-an-hour pitch. Had a little bit of glove side run to it. I'm not sure if that was a slider or not, but whatever it was effective and one down. Now Isai, who's been hitting the ball well, mostly back up through the box into center field, will step in. We'll see if Jorge now has a... I would bet he's going on this first pitch here. We've seen the move a couple of times. We've seen the delivery 4 or 5 times. Yeah, Jorge with his foot way out now. His right foot way out. Isai showing bunt. He holds. And a throw down to second. Would have got him if he hadn't, if the ball hadn't gotten through. That ball does squirt through, and Jorge, that super aggressive base running, even though he tripped out at second, still able to make the third on the overthrow. So that'll be Isai now with a 0-1 count. But now Jorge has gone from first to third, so chance to tie the game here with a tying run 90 feet away. And there's a nice shot down the right field line. If it stays fair, it's going to run. Go, go, go. Fair ball. Fair ball is the call, and we're going to have Isai calling second. Isai is going to go to third. Will it be a triple? It will be a triple. Maybe the first career triple for Isai. MVP, 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 MVP. Oh, and we had Isai celebrating his triple right when the third baseman threw the ball to the ump. The ball actually went to the back here, and there was no one to retrieve it. Potentially, Isai could have scored there, but you had to explain, or you would have had to really be paying attention there. So Jack steps in. So 1 run across now for the Jackrabbits. Jorge did score on that triple from Isai. And Jack hits a little squibber down the third base line. They're going to have a throw to first. He's going to be in there safely, and it's an overthrow. And Jack is going to stay. Isai touches home. So the Jackrabbits go up 2-1 in the top of the second. Again, it's been the middle and bottom part of this order that's really done the damage. The top part of the order has been a little silent all.
Let's go, Jabril. Keep it going.
I see you, Eugenio. I see you.
Hey, nobody better right here, too.
And Tony, I agree. Here we go. Here we go. So Jabril, who has been absolutely just crushing the ball, had that great delayed swing. Couldn't have swing, and instead fouls it off. So with Jabril up, I've got Emilio in the on-deck circle. Oh, Jabril just a little under that. No ball, 2 strikes. And once Emilio bats, we'll turn the lineup over again. Only batting 9 players here on this championship Sunday. Oh, and then he corks one. Oh, it's actually not as deep as I thought. It might fall in that no man's land. Shortstop underneath it. Shortstop grabs it. And, oh, my first base camera went off, but trust me, that ball was thrown out of play by the shortstop. And we will have Jack be awarded second on the overthrow. So a useful out, not the way you draw it up by any means on a sacrifice pop fly, but Jack takes second on the overthrow, but Jabril is out for the second out of the inning. Emilio with a was, I believe, 1-for-1 last game. Had an infield single. He's going to take a 58-mile-an-hour pitch outside. And for unknown reasons, I'm getting that my signal strength is not very good, so sorry if I'm buffering. Ooh, Emilio swings. There's the throw. It gets past. We actually knocked the glove off of the third baseman. Jack down. He's in safely, head first, for the third run of the inning, putting the Jackrabbits up 3-1. So Emilio will have a 1-1 count and nobody on the bags with 2 down. Emilio has a very simple job here. Get on. Walk. Single.
Watch that ball hit the bat.
Doesn't matter. Get on and keep the line moving. He's going to take a 59-mile-an-hour fastball high. Then we got 3-1. Right? 3-1, 2-1. 2-1, 2-1, my bad, 2-1. Swing and a miss at a 61-mile-an-hour pitch. Elevated, excellent execution by number 42.
Level swing, Emilio. Level swing.
And he chokes up a little bit, widens the stance a little. Emilio's ready. And he fouls that ball off. Nicely done. I'm going to keep battling. Mason chases that foul ball all the way onto the field and gets it back to the pitcher. And the next pitch. We take it low and away. Woo! That was close. Emilio with a lot more courage than I to let that pass. Now we have a full count with 2 outs. Empty bases. Emilio do what he needs to do here to get to first base. From the windup, the pitch. Oh, he gets to first base the hard way. Hit by pitch. He is bouncing up and down. That's going to hurt. The 5.5-hour drive down to home, or back home. We're going to get a good-sized bruise there. Someone get that boy a little bit of ice. Just above the tailbone, square in the center of the back. He's going to walk it off a little bit, but he's looking fine. Oh, actually, we're going to have an offensive substitution. Chris will come in for Emilio. So Emilio earns first base the very hard way, and Chris is going to get all the glory here. So we're top of the order here. This with Mason. Very unlucky, I won't say unlucky, very unsuccessful against 42 the first time up. Ricardo will be in the on-deck circle. There's a strike, and the ball skips through past the catcher. And Chris slides in head first. Had he gone in standing up, he may have known to... Well, he's probably not going to third on that one, to be honest. So, 42 doing a great job of serving up first pitch strikes to the Jackrabbits. Swing at a pitch, 55. And I'm not sure where that pitch was, but Mason looked like he was swinging for the stars there. He might have been able to hit the full moon, his swing there. One ball, one strike, I believe, yeah. And he swings another ball high, and we're going to call strike 3. That's what I thought. Yep, that's everybody got that but me. Jackrabbits go down on Mason's strikeout, but not before they put up a nice crooked number of 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the second. I will say again, shout out to the umping crew. It's been the same too, both yesterday and today. In fact, I heard that the umpire, I believe, behind the plate here is just a high school senior. Now, he has a beard that would put most 18th century Civil War generals to shame. So, they don't raise them like they used to, or they'd make them different out here in Kansas. But nonetheless, Jackrabbits will take the field here in the bottom of the second. And I'm going to go, I think home plate looks a little wonky. I'm going to try to see if I can straighten her out so that you're not running uphill there.
The video though is so funny.
Get it?
I'm gonna put it in slow-mo where it bounces where he's like,
It was his face that got me. I was like, oh.
Do it.
let me make
Like,
you.
I want to see it too.
All good. Hey, go.
It is at least straight now, straighter. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, you want Eric setting up the cameras and not me, because that last shot there we were treading uphill badly was me, not Eric. And now Teddy with the first pitch strike. Swing and missed a 52-mile-an-hour curveball there, or slider there, excuse me. Teddy had 12 pitches. So he had 10 pitches in the first inning. And we'll go through where we're at. Has a 56-mile-an-hour curve in the dirt. Trying to get number 15 to go fishing. With good plate discipline, 15 does not. And he's got a 1-2 count. Strike three, 60-mile-an-hour fastball on the corner. And we throw it around the horn. So just a reminder, this is a 3-day USSSA sanctioned tournament. That means that all of our pitchers get 8 innings. Teddy threw 4 innings on the first day and on Friday. So he's got 4 more today. Now, there's a good question about how coach is going to use him. Will he go 4 today, 4 in the semifinal to ensure we get to the final? Or will coach try to save him maybe 2 for today and 2 for this game and 2 for later? I suspect that he will probably go all 4 here, the hopes being that the Jackrabbits can dispatch the Dirtbags in 4, and we wouldn't have to use any more pitching. Another really nice slider from Teddy at 55 for strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 down. And Teddy throws something, I think that might have been the slider, in the dirt and gets past him for ball 2. And while I'm throwing out accolades, in addition to Eric, you should take a look at those sponsors in the lower right-hand corner. Those folks make travel like this possible. So please do give the good folks. And we have a strike on a swing there. We get smart move by the home plate ump. He wasn't sure. He peels down to first. First place umpire gives the strike call without any hesitation. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Teddy's breaking pitches are really working. They are dropping off the table, which is fooling batters, but also makes Esai's job all that much harder. Oh, and there's the 60-mile-an-hour fastball that got the last batter. That one was too high, not located in the strike zone. Ball 3.
Let's go, Teddy!
Strike 3, 54-mile-an-hour slider. Started at the inside of the plate and went all the way across the plate. So Teddy at 20 pitches. And is that a tornado siren?
That's what it sounds like, but it's not. I thought it was.
All right, and the PA is going kind of crazy here. Teddy trying to focus. 54-mile-an-hour pitch. Strike 2. Not letting what sounded like honest to goodness, sound like a tornado siren get to him. Teddy's thrown 2 straight strikes. He throws a curve there, but it doesn't curve. It's 50, by the way. Wait, what's the count? 2-1? I thought it was 0-2 there. And ball away. So number 9 has come back here to what I think might be a full count. No, 3-1. 3-1 is the count. My bad. So Teddy at 24 pitches. He's going to keep his pitch count down here. He's going to have to bring a fastball. Oh, it's a 50-mile-an-hour changeup that apparently was low. And he's going to walk him. So first base on balls given up by Teddy, I think this weekend. And the runner at first has a healthy lead. Jabril over there popping the glove. Teddy throwing over quickly. The runner was back with plenty of time. And Chris in right field running for the backup, so good for that. I think that is the only defensive lineup. Remember, Emilio was subbed out for Chris there in the top of the inning. 56-mile-an-hour slider outside, ball 1. And the runner at first with no real lead. He's going to take a 56-mile-an-hour curveball there from Teddy for strike 1. Runner's going, and his ball's popped up to the right side and out of play by far. So Teddy now giving a long look to the runner at first. Paying attention, he's going to step off. Didn't at all like how he was coming together. I saw that was kind of funny. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And the throw down gets him. What a beautiful throw from MVP Isai. With that, the batter will return though with an empty count, so he is saved from that 2-strike count. Jackrabbits are able to erase the runner with a beautiful throw from Isai. Dirtbags put 0 on the board in the bottom of the second, and Jackrabbits will put their helmets on with Ricardo, Teddy, and Jorge coming up in the top of the third. So we will play, the championship game will be played directly after this game. The winner of this game will play the A's, the hometown Dodge City A's. It will be a late night for us, but there was some discussion about if we were going to make that happen or not, but I think the desire to play for a championship and win a championship is going to win out. And your Jackrabbits grown-ups will be on the road late tonight, and we will do what we need to do to stay awake, including listen to music at high volumes, roll down the radio, slam a Red Bull, whatever's necessary. There's a high likelihood I will call one or several of my loved ones to make them talk to me. If Teddy won't, as I mentioned, I threatened to talk with him for 5 hours, and he thought that was the worst sounding thing ever. But was willing to talk to me for 5 hours about Minecraft, which sounds like the worst sounding thing to me ever. So, yeah, they are middle schoolers. So I want to talk trade policy and renewable energy, and my son wants to talk Minecraft. Welcome to our world. And the throw down, beautiful throw down from the catcher there.
Back it up, Ricky.
Will get us started here in the top of the third. Ricardo will step in. Did I say roll down the radio? Oh my goodness, roll down the window, turn up the radio. Or we could roll down the radio and turn up the windows, I don't know. Regardless, Ricardo with the Hype Fire Arctic on his shoulder. And he pops that ball up immediately to the first baseman, who's standing underneath it, and makes the catch just barely in foul territory. So 1 pitch, 1 down.
Hey, level swing, Teddy, level swing.
Again, 42 doing a great job of throwing first pitch strikes to the Jackrabbits. either making us do something like that or put us immediately in the hole and have to be on the defensive. So 42 executing very well from the bump. His first pitch to Teddy is pops straight back to me. It's going to fall a little short, but in the stadium seats here, I'm sure someone will go retrieve. At some point, someone will go get. There is a double bubble gum bounty on those. So first pitch was a foul ball strike to Teddy. We'll see the second pitch. Teddy does the lean thing, which makes it more likely to be called a strike, but it is a ball outside. 55. Teddy in a bit of a slump. Hasn't really made good contact with the ball all weekend long. And that ball is going to drop in front of the center fielder. So Teddy, with his first hit of the weekend, as his dad, I knew that I just needed to like reverse psychology him to get him into a single. So there we go. You were lucky you got saved by a single, so there's no count yet. And Jorge, who started off the scoring in the top of the second, steps in now. Teddy with a tiny lead. He's not going. And the ball is in the dirt for ball one. There's a slight difference in velocity from number 42 when he's on the windup, and from the stretch he drops about 3 or 4 miles an hour on his fastball. And that one's high, 52 miles an hour. Which isn't surprising. The windup is generally used as a way to generate forward momentum and extra velocity. Teddy now with a half step bigger lead. Let's see if he's going on a 2-0 count. And that crazy PA just comes on right as 42 goes to pitch. So unfair. 42 had to complete that pitch, but that had to be distracting. It was distracting to me. He throws that pitch for a ball. So it's a 3-0 count. Teddy won't be going anywhere. Jorge will be taking. And he'll take a pitch. That one came in at 58 on the radar gun. See if that was an anomaly, if that's where 42 is throwing now. And Gianni will step in with runners at first and second. The sun coming out just before sunset here and casting a heck of a light across the infield, specifically first and second base. So Teddy's staring directly into the sun right now. He's going to need to get a lead enough so he can just get into the shade to see what's going on. Gianni waiting for that pitch, and that pitch is high and away at 59. So I guess our 42 here has found some more velocity from the stretch, and or he was throwing change-ups or curves earlier that were coming in slower. Jorge with a big lead so big he's almost out of my camera angle. Infield fly. Batter's out. And Teddy's going to run to third at his own risk. We'll see if he's out. The ball goes off the third baseman. Everybody's going to advance. So that was an infield fly. And because it was dropped, even if they'd caught it, the runners can run. But as soon as he hit that, Gianni was out. So that is 1 out. Sorry, 2 outs now because Ricardo. And Isai, Mr. MVP, steps in. And everybody's just going to take a moment there because I don't know if you guys can hear this, but like it is really loud. It's over at the soccer field. Is that where that is at? Oh, at the football stadium. And what a shot! Over the head of the right fielder. Isai just keeps on giving. When you make him the most valuable player, he keeps showing that he's the most valuable player. Ladies and gentlemen, he's into second with a stand-up double. Have I mentioned that this is Isai's weekend and we are just living in it? What a weekend from Isai. My goodness. Throws out the runner to finish the second inning. Gets a 2-run double on top of I believe he had a two-run double, or no, he had a triple last time, right? So you can see him out there bathed in light at second, living his best life. Jack steps in, waving the Arctic hype fire, and almost takes that one off the helmet. Comes inside, he ducks out of the way. Ball one.
That ball in half, you will.
right, there's a fake back there. They would have had Isai at second, but no one was covering, so they don't. There's a shot. Oh, what a grab from the third baseman who picks up. That's 3. I don't know. We got all confused on the infield who was us. But beautiful catch by the third baseman to end the inning with a real outstretched grab there. Well done, sir. And with that, the Jackrabbits do put up another crooked number of 2, puts them up 5-1 over the Larned Dirtbags as we go to the bottom of the third. And are we? Yeah, I'm going to go back probably mute again because it looks like we got music and I don't want to run afoul of the YouTube guys, YouTube censors. So we'll be back here. This will be the key question. Does Teddy come out and will he just pitch 4 and that will be the end of his evening or his tournament? Or will he go 2 and then save 2 for a potential but not yet guaranteed championship game? I see him strolling out, but I also see Jack headed towards the mound. Let's see what happens. There's a lot of strolling except for some dancing from Mason out there at second on his way to left field. Teddy grabs the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the verdict. This is Teddy's game, and it will be up to him to get his 4 innings in and to give the best outing he can for the Jackrabbits. Isai was on second, so somebody needs to catch Teddy while Isai puts the armor on.
Bring yours out.
Go Isai. Let's go defense! Go Teddy.
And here we are in the bottom of the third. Jackrabbits 5, Dirtbags 1, Teddy on the mound, Isai behind the plate, Jabril at first, Ricardo at second, Jorge at short, and Gianni at third. Swing and a miss at a 58 mile an hour. Maybe that looked like that had some slider action to it. In right, I think I've still got Emilio. In center, I've got Jack, who is blinded by the light. And in left, I've got Mason. Actually, I'm looking now. That's Chris in right. I can tell by the way he gets ready for the pitch. You should actually, well, I don't want to show it because you want to see the pitch, but Chris does a really good job of 2 steps and then hopping. Looks really good. All right, Teddy with the next pitch. Strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 down. That is the type of thing a proud papa likes to see. And at 31 pitches through 2 1/3, he's motoring right along at that 15 pitch per inning that he likes to see, or that we like to see, so we can keep the arm wear and tear down. 61 pops the glove, but it's high and inside for ball 1. And Teddy will be working hard. He thinks he's going to stay up all night, but I have no doubt he is going to lay the seat back and fall asleep. As we drive back to Denver, foul ball off to the side. Coach asked him where he thinks he'd like to go to school, and he mentioned Wake Forest and Miami, and I about fell out of my chair because I don't think he could even tell me where Wake Forest was. And my boy on South Beach, well, if you knew my boys, him and South Beach are probably not the right combo. And he throws a curve there that does anything but hits number 3 square in the middle of the back. And number 3 is going to get a tough but well-earned trip down to first. And in steps number 4. So with 1 down, a runner on first. We'll see what the defense can do here behind Teddy as he throws his first pitch to number 4. The throw over. Jabril pops him on the back. Probably near where he just got hit, so that can't feel nice. But he's in safely. Chris sprinting over in case there is an overthrow. In fact, Chris now is creeping in a little bit. Isai with a stop of a curve there.
Hey, way to work.
So unlike 42 for the Dirtbags, it feels like Teddy has had a hard time with every batter getting that first pitch strike. He's either kind of on or kind of off. That 57 is outside.
Hey, it's like butter, baby. Here we go, Teddy.
56. It looked like he might have taken a little off that fastball just to get it over. 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. There was the slider. Number 4 went fishing. Didn't catch anything. Strike 2. So now we've seen that slider and then the fastball on the outside combo. Let's see if Teddy comes back with the fastball. I think that was the fastball, and number 4 did an excellent job of going to knock it down and get it. So good job by number 4 there to stay alive. Going to force Teddy to make that same pitch. Strike 3. The curveball again gets him. Starts at the chin, breaks over the plate, right at the belly button, and that is 2 down. The runner at first, and 2 strikeouts for Teddy today. His papa has put a bounty on strikeouts, so he is earning a bit of a paycheck here that no doubt he will pour back into his computer or gaming. But he only gets 1 paycheck at the end of the season, so yeah, about 3 months of baseball still. He pops the glove at 57, but low and away. Runner at first now, taking a bit of a more aggressive lead, and Teddy notices. Throws over, it gets away. Chris is over there. You saw him get into the screen there, and that keeps the runner at first. So little things like that, ladies and gentlemen, really separate out who's going to win, who's going to lose. Chris being over there, first base coach saw that, told his player to stay, and as such, no harm, no foul on the overthrow. He just can't do it again. The runner at first does know he can get back in plenty of time, so he's got a slightly bigger lead. And there's a shot up the middle. Gets through. Jack's going to pick it up. He's going to throw it back into Ricardo. So well struck ball by, I think that was 12. By 12. Well done, sir. And we have runners at first and second and 2 down. Number 5 will step in for the Larned Dirtbags. Big, tall gentleman going no batting gloves. Oh, I know this bat. It's the black one with the green. I think it's a Rawlings, if I remember correctly. Really miss having Aaron in the booth with me. He could identify all these on site. I did start watching some YouTube channels, one called I think it was Batting Bros, and they do nothing but test the bats and hit with them. So 56 mile an hour. I think that was the slider. Runner at second with a decent lead. Ricardo out there. Teddy giving him a little bit of a glance. Looks back, doesn't do much. 49, that was the change. And it left his hand way too early. So non-competitive, ball 2. That ball's in the dirt. Eastside being that wall. Again, faced hundreds of pitches this weekend, caught every inning for the Jackrabbits through our 3 games. And I can count, I think, 1 proper pass ball. There were a couple that got to the backstop, but they were wild pitches. 1 pass ball. Oh, Teddy, he absolutely hangs that curveball over the left fielder's head. Mason gets the ball in, and they're going to hold him to a double, but the run does score. Nicely struck. So that's 2 in a row now by the Dirtbags. They've hit Teddy hard. But 2 down, so we have simple play at first, and number 10 will step in. A simple play assuming we can keep the ball in the infield. And with the left-hander up, number 10 up, also no batting gloves, Jorge will have to hold the runner on. Ricardo will slide over to fill the hole. And there's a shot right to Jack, who makes a sliding catch for the 3rd out. So well struck by 10. He just hit him where he was. And with that, the Jackrabbits are able to retire the side. 1 run across for the Dirtbags, however. So they scratch that one back, making it a 5-2 game after 3. This game started at, what time did this game start at? 6:50, so we are roughly an hour in. And it is highly likely that if Teddy goes 4 innings, that we will need to see another pitcher for the Jackrabbits. We're moving at that kind of clip, taking about 20 minutes an inning, so we'll see what happens here. 42 back on the mound for the Dirtbags, waiting for his catcher. Again, a shout out to Garrett for doing the scoreboard. We could not do this without Garrett. No way I could keep track of everything. So he doing a great job on the scoreboard. Thank him. Again, thank Eric for getting the cameras all set up correctly. And our sponsors. So need electrical work, need roofing, I think there's a siding company, need financial services. Give those guys a call. Tell them thank you for supporting Jackrabbits, and ask them about your project at hand.
Big baby Deuce.
Need some insurance right here.
Hey, let's cut that ball in half, dudes. Big baby 2.
Let's go, Jabril.
Go, big dog.
First pitch, crushing it. Here we go, Brelly. Big baby 2.
And in steps Jabril. He's going to take the first pitch for a strike. Chris in the on-deck circle. So Chris came in for Emilio, so we'll have the substitution there. Chris will get a chance to bat. And then we may see Emilio, depending on how he's feeling after getting hit by that pitch, back out in the field in the bottom half of this inning. But in the meantime, Jabrel's going to dance out of the way of a 57-mile-an-hour pitch on the inside for ball 1.
Let's go eat. Let's go eat.
And that ball is 55 and in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. No problem. We've got more baseballs in the hip of the ump.
Let's go eat.
Jabril with the Marucci all ready up top. Oh, nice curve, 42. That was high and inside and then broke over the plate. Jabril didn't see that coming out of the hand. He'd had a hard time doing anything with it. He just let it go past. So with a 2-2 count now. Coach has said no strikeouts looking, so Jabril's going to go hunting here. If a pitch is close, he'll put the bat on it, I have no doubt. And there it is. A shot over to the second baseman. It kind of eats the second baseman up. Will Jabril get there in time? He will. He is safe on a crazy bounce that hits the second baseman in the middle of the chest. So that's what playing on turf does for you. I feel bad for you, second baseman. That was my position, and you were all ready for that. And then the ball hitting the turf just comes up high. So we will have a substitution here. Joe for Jabril. Joe to be on the bases here, and Joe will obviously take over for first in the bottom half of the inning as well. Chris will step in with Aaron in the on-deck circle. Joe is off to the races. Oh, just kidding. He fooled everybody, including me. There he is, still standing on first. He literally turned his hips and started sprinting. So, he didn't have much of a lead. Now he's got a little bit bigger lead. But he's just going to grab a secondary lead, go nowhere. On a pitch inside, ball 2.
Real niner.
And the next pitch. 59-mile-an-hour pitch on the outside for a strike.
Come on, pull the trigger, Chris.
And that pitch is outside. So Chris sitting exactly where he wants to be here with a real plus count as it's known, meaning he's got a 3-1. He knows he's going to see at least 2 more pitches, so he can really be picky on this pitch here. And he doesn't have to be picky because that pitch is 60 but in the dirt, and everybody's going to move up 90 feet.
Get big, small.
So the PA over at the soccer field has gone quiet here for nearly half an inning. And let's see if it stays that way. No more distractions. Aaron again with the Hype Fire Arctic in his hand. And Aaron, if you come back and watch this and I get it wrong, please do correct me. That ball is, I think, supposed to be a slider. Went 58 and quite a ways outside, so catcher popped up and grabbed it. No harm, no foul on that one. And ball 1 to Aaron. Infield playing at double play depth. Outfield playing exactly straight away on this. So no real gaps other than your traditional left center and right center gaps. Slight hole on the right side, but not much, because the first baseman is not holding Chris on. And Aaron takes a 63-mile-an-hour fastball that really pops the glove there, but it comes across at the bill of his cap.
Home run, Aaron.
And he's going to take a 63-mile-an-hour pitch at the knees. And you could tell he was going to take because he put the bat on his shoulder and didn't even lift it up. So 3-1 count now. Again, a plus count. He can do what he wants. Swing and a miss. So 42 is now routinely hitting low 60s with this fastball. So he's getting stronger as the night's gone on. That was a 63-mile-an-hour fastball that Aaron swung over. With a full count now, nobody out, so the runners have to be smart if there's contact. And he's going to take that pitch high and inside for ball 4. Bases loaded, or as I've... Oh, I was wrong, the PA's back. And while we get a timeout, while the PA is just making noise, we're going to get a visit from the Dirtbags coach to his number 42, who's looking a little dejected out there, but he shouldn't. He's been throwing a good game. Been a little outside the zone in this inning, but he really has been strong through 3. And he's at, actually I can't see how many pitches he's at right now, but we'll see if he's got the stamina here for another inning or if coach is going to make a call. Looks like coach is just give him a pep talk. So Dirtbags coach telling 42 and the infield, you got this, you got this. Ricardo will be in with Teddy in the on-deck circle. This is the part of the order we really need to function here. Ricardo and Teddy, and then who's going to be after that? It would be Jorge, I guess. So bases loaded, and a sack's full of jacks. Ricardo with the Cat X on his shoulder. Aaron, for no reason whatsoever, running, and he's going to be thrown out by an absolute country mile. So that's 2 outs. Don't know why Aaron was running whatsoever on the pop-up from Ricardo. I wish I had better explanation for you, but he is just out. And Teddy will step in. There was no place to go. There's bases loaded. So Aaron didn't look at second, apparently, before he just started running. Teddy will step in, also swinging the Cat X. And the Jackrabbits have not put any runs on the board this inning and need to with 2 outs now. And there's a shot up the middle. Goes off the shortstop's glove, and we're going to end up with scoring 1 and then 2 on that. The shortstop tried to go cut it off, and that's the right move, but he didn't quite make the catch in his glove. And again, that turf is so hard to work with because the ball absolutely does not take, quote unquote, a normal bounce. Teddy will be safe at first with I'd give him a 2 RBI infield single on that one. And next pitch. And there's a ground ball down to third. Third baseman waits on it. He's going to throw it to first. And he does get Jorge by half a step. So Jackrabbits are able to put up 2 that inning, giving us 7-2 on Teddy's infield single. But base running error really kind of took the wind out of things, and Jorge with a chopper to third ends the inning. We'll see then, assume it will be Teddy for the 4th. And that will be his total tournament, I suppose. And then we'll see who else, defensive substitutions, because there were a few changes there. Who's going to come out and take the field?
Hey, let's go, Teddy. Here we go, Teddy.
And here we are at the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Teddy's first pitch. Also, I love the community. I have managed to rope some of my longtime friends into watching the game from way back when I was the Jackrabbits age. Those are my friends, and they're tuning in, and they agree that that was an infield hit for Teddy. So shout out to my buddy Troy. Last game I had my friend Jeff paying attention. He was quoting me back to me, which is weirdly fun. So Teddy now with the number 5 fouls that off, but I think it was on the ground. So little known fact, even if you bounce a ball and you swing, the ball is live. In this case, the ball was knocked foul, and so that will be a foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now with nobody out. And number 19 looks like he's going for it, but does not. So he learned from his last mistake. Way to adjust, number 19. And that's going to be a ball, 2. So Teddy went back to the same pitch to see if he could get the same result. He does not, and a 2-2 count. 57-mile-an-hour slider. It's been working all night, ladies and gentlemen. Teddy goes for the 3rd strike there. It's number 19 for the first out of the inning. If anybody who's listening knows how to make Game Changer show the current inning, right now every time I open it up it shows me the top of the first and it tries to go through the entire game. I have no idea how to make that work so I can tell you how many pitches Teddy's at. And that ball is way outside at 56. That looked like that might have been effort at some sort of change.
It's like butter, baby.
And next pitch. Swing and a miss at a 50-mile-an-hour changeup. So a 60-mile-an-hour fastball for Teddy and a 50-mile-an-hour changeup. That 20% change in speed, just unfair. And I think number 15 thought that was a giant beach ball, but he was way ahead of it. 1-1. Teddy steps off, doesn't like what he's seeing.
Yep.
Oh, low, I guess, inside for ball 2. Again, the winner of this game will play in the championship immediately following this game. So as such, could be a very late night for your Jackrabbits if the current score holds. The Larned Dirtbags are from about an hour from here, so they're going to have a late night if they were to stay as well, but maybe not as late as those of us commuting in from Denver for this. And the next pitch is a ground ball, an easy ground. Oh no, Teddy put his glove on it, and he's going to knock it into right field. So what should have been an easy grounder for Ricardo ends up being a single for number 15. So well struck 15. Way to use the turf to your advantage, and he will take first base. Teddy's got to know that if it ain't around the mound, he can't touch it. That one he got too aggressive. So the runner at first with a lead about halfway across the oval there. 60-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside corner to number 6. And the next pitch, I guess high, 56. Ha! I figured it out. I can now tell you that was Teddy's 62nd pitch of the evening. So he's a little off his track of 15 pitches per inning as we're 63 now into 3 1/3. But still pretty darn good. And that ball's 55. Try to do the curve inside, didn't curve enough. And Teddy in quite a hole here. Number 6 with a nice plus count for himself. Swinging a bright orange bat. And a 3-1 count. Oh. Okay, I thought that was a strike. And we have ball 4. Yeah, there was some confusion because he put his hand up like it was a strike there versus a point towards first. So that was a walk based on balls there. And runners at first and second now. So the Dirtbags really threatening with only one out for the Jackrabbits. Teddy's pitch is in the dirt. He's really been laboring. I think we might be... He might be running on a little bit of gas here. 57-mile-an-hour pitch right there. First strike one. So Teddy doesn't do a whole lot of conditioning. And he might be paying for it here as he's creeping up on 70 pitches. Strike two, 59. That was right down Colfax. So number 9 looked like he was looking for some completely different pitch there. With 1 ball and 2 strikes, Teddy now just has to get this batter here with a good slider. That was a bad slider, and that's going to be ball 2. The Dirtbags not stealing. Once Eastside threw that runner out at second, we have not, I don't think, seen another attempt. Swing and a miss. It's a 55-mile-an-hour curveball. It dropped off the table. So Teddy with a key second out of the inning on a strikeout there. Number 42 will step in. So pitcher v. pitcher. I love these pitcher v. pitchers matchups. They both are thinking, what am I throwing? What's he going to throw? What am I adjusting to? What's he adjusting to? So they start him with a slider high, ball 1. One of the things I love about baseball is that there is a game within a game. So right now Teddy is throwing a ball 1 with a slider. So 42 knows that he's going to have to probably bring some sort of fastball here. And he does. Low and away. 42 looks back at the ump like, I don't get that pitch. Where was that pitch at? Come on now, ump. And with a 1-1 count and a big hole on the right side, Teddy will come set. Look for a curveball here. There it is! Did you see 42 dodge out of the way and then it break over the plate? That's a pitch they've been calling all night. Good job by Coach Hunter or Coach Paul, whoever's calling that pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strike. Now that was inside. Look for a fastball outside to finish this inning off. There it is, but it is way outside. If you were in the left-hand batter's box, that would have taken you out of the knees. That's a 2-2 count with 2 down. The lights are on in their full glory here at Red Demon, or Demon Field, I believe it's called, home of the Dodge City Red Demons. Swing and a miss, the ball in the dirt. First base is occupied, doesn't matter. Eastside, MVP, MVP, tags him out. And that ends the inning, and that will end Teddy's tenure on the mound for this tournament. 75 pitches, 4 innings, and 2 runs are allowed. With that, we will go to the top of the 5th. Plenty of time for baseball, including 3 more innings or about 40 minutes. Am I doing my math right there? Maybe 30 minutes of baseball. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned.
Hey, let's go, Macho Man. Hey, we'll go get the ball if you put it over there, Johnny.
Go, bud. Same picture. Put it in play again, bud. Same picture. Hey, do you need anything after you get back in? No, I'm all right. Okay.
Let's go, Gianni. Hey, level swing. Johnny.
Watch all the way.
As we go to the top of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Gianni standing in. Gianni with the electric unicorn colored bat. And he's going to hit a shot down the third base line, but foul. Oh, I thought that was going to be a nice double for Gianni. Our deceptively smooth, deceptively quick Gianni.
Johnny, all the way through. Let's go. Grab one.
And the next pitch is absolutely rocked, ladies and gentlemen. That ball is over the left fielder's head. Gianni with another deep fly ball to left field. So far, it's out of the camera shot, and Gianni motors into second. He puts up the ears. He lets everybody know that he is back. That two-game slump was just that. We're having none of it, and we're getting a timeout here for Gianni to come off the field. He wears a lot of armor, given that he leads the team in hit by pitches both this season and in Jackrabbits history with 41,313 hit by pitches. He's got to put a little armor on just to protect himself. So in steps MVP Isai, who is absolutely smacking the ball around. He is treating it like nothing. I got nothing on that one. He takes a 56-mile-an-hour fastball at the letters, however, for strike one. Gianni with a nice lead. Ooh! And we get a foul ball. Oh, we get a hit by pitch. What was it? We're going to say hit by pitch. Isai is going to get the benefit of the doubt there from the ump because he's been earning it by keeping the ump from getting whacked. And Gianni will have to go back. He was on his way. We'll have to go back there. I thought it sounded like, oh, they're pointing to his jersey, actually. That's interesting. They're saying got him on the jersey and then got the bat. So order of operations matters a lot there. And we'll have the runner at first and the runner at second for Jack. So Jack has been teeing off on the hitters here in Kansas, putting a lot of good aluminum on it, but doing a lot of pulling the ball. Now that's working out because for some reason the second baseman is holding the runner on. Oh, he realizes he shouldn't be there, and now he's back in position. And there's a little squibbler that's going to go back to the pitcher and serves effectively like a sacrifice bot. Won't go down that way. Will hurt his batting average a little bit. But let me just show you what happened there, ladies and gentlemen. We have runners at second and third, and only one down. Joe will step in. He's also swinging the electric unicorn bat. And the 75th pitch of the evening from 42 is on its way with a 1-0 count to Joe. Next pitch. Low and away. Oh! Low and away for strike one. The hand came up, so definitely a strike. But it looked out of the zone from up here. But, you know, up here in the broadcast booth, we can't see everything. We can, however, stay out of the wind and out of the sun and have electricity to power our gear. Swing and a miss. A 63-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle. Joe swung over the top of it and looked down to third base to see if I guess where he hit it. He's got to keep his head in. You can't hit what you can't see, ladies and gentlemen. Two Jackrabbits in scoring position. 1-2 count. And a foul ball. Joe kept his head in on that one. Made contact, just like one would expect. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice. That was 55. So it wasn't a changeup, I don't think, but a little something off that fastball gets the second out of the inning. So in steps Chris now. And that'll put Aaron in the on-deck circle. So with 2 outs, the runners will be running on contact. Chris got to stay tall. He's had a real problem of kind of back, the whole back collapsing. Chris, come back and see this. I don't know if you can see, but your whole right side, your whole right leg there, Chris, was collapsing on you, which is going to make you swing up. In that case, it was just a strike for first pitch. And Chris, back leg slides out from behind him as if he's going ice skating for strike 2. That was the 80th pitch of the evening for number 42, so showing a heck of a lot of stamina. We haven't really seen a drop-off whatsoever in his velocity. His location is still strong. This boy's going to pitch on varsity somewhere. And Chris goes and gets that outside pitch, and it looks foul down the right field line. Oh, I am so disappointed. That was the first good aluminum we've seen Chris put on a ball in a while, and just needs to straighten it out now. But way to go down and get it. Interesting, he was reaching for it across the plate, and it's hard for your whole back leg, hip, and shoulder to collapse if you're reaching across the plate. So if the pitcher recognizes that, then he's going to want to throw the next pitch inside. Catcher is set up right down the middle of the plate. Oh, Chris turns on that one. It drops in front of the left fielder, and we're going to send him. We're going to send him, Jerry. Send him. And he is safe at home. And the runner is, Chris is safe at second on the double. What a hit by Chris. He has been in such a drought. He's going to love that. And we're going to get a visit from the coach this half inning. 42 offers the ball to him, and coach says, are you kidding me? This is your game, man. You got this. And again, 42 pitching well. That just, ball dropped in front of the left fielder. And then, those things happen. So, 42 is coming off the mound. So coach, classy move there. Coach doesn't take the ball from him when he's off the mound by himself. He lets the team surround him. I'm sure he said a good word or 3 about the way 42 is pitched, and then takes the ball. Gives it to number 5, and number 5 will be warming up. I'm going to go on pause here real quick, go get some water. But with a 9-2 lead, 2 down, in the top of the 5th here, the Jackrabbits will have Aaron up, and that will turn the lineup over to Ricardo.
Go, Aaron, put one in play. Base hit scores.
Good night, kid. Come on, Aaron. Big hit, Aaron. That ball right here. Big hit, Aaron. Come on. Hey,
Yeah. Did you not see something in front of you?
Yes. At least you just instructed, so
yeah, it's a good swing, Aaron. Come on now.
halfway there.
1-1.
Find a hole out there. Come on, shortstop. Follow him out. Let's go.
All right, hey, that's a good cut.
The water cooler is a long way away. Number 5, wheeling, dealing already. He's got 1 ball, 2 strikes to Aaron. Throws a 62-mile-an-hour pitch outside for ball 2. So the runner at second, 2 down, and 2 balls, 2 strikes. You know, folks, deuce is wild.
Let's go, Aaron.
Also for funsies, the Jackrabbits have scored 2 this inning. Shot right down the first baseman, had Aaron perfectly played. He picks up 4 unassisted, and 3 unassisted for the final. Aaron grounded out. And now I'm tired and a little sweaty and need to drink water.
We were trying, and he was just in his own, like, scrolling. He was deep in thought, Blue. We were trying to get his attention to grab the bat. He was just like, he was deep in thought. Jump all the walls somewhere in his head.
Hey, let's go, boys!
Go east side.
So Jack will step in as the reliever. He will take over this inning for Teddy. His first pitch is 58 and high. I don't remember how many innings Jack has, and so I'll have to go check on that. Number 3 swings and misses for strike 1, but clearly a sign that coach is interested in getting into the championship game here. He's thrown Teddy, which I think, a little dad bias, but I think is the ace of the team. And then he's got Jack, the number 2 pitcher, following him for relief. So that will mean that we will have our best 2 pitchers here to try to beat the Larned Dirtbags. And a strike 2, so 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Jack. Or for Jack, sorry. At number 5, he is ready. He just doesn't even get out of the box. He just stands there, all ready. And Jack's pitch is nowhere near the zone. So a full count now. Really depending on Jack here to get these outs in this inning and to get us on to the championship. With a 9-2 lead, I feel good, but hardly comfortable. And there's a little tapper down the first base line. Jack picks it up and throws it to Joe, who gets the runner by a step. So number 5 there, just getting the top of the ball, taps it. Jack picks it up, and that's a 1-3 put out.
Listen up.
Swing and a miss by number 4. A 58-mile-an-hour pitch right across the letters. So Jack challenging number 4 here. Hopefully Jorge is ready. If 4 gets a hold of it, I think that's where it's going. And that's a foul ball off to the right. And going to land in the neighbor's yard. About the 580th one, maybe 590th one to land in the neighbor's, give or take roughly 100. But this neighbor apparently has had multiple broken windows. He's a little grumpy about people going to his yard to get the ball. So we just let her lie. With no 2 count, Jack will come from this wind up. And he's going to pop one in there at 59, but above the zone for ball 1.
Oh, Jack.
And the next pitch. Foul tip off the, I don't know if it went off somebody. Was it off the ump? Somebody took a face mask. Yeah, off the ump's face mask. Again, we're going to go just have a conversation with the young gentleman. Our registered nurse, Coach Hunter, checking in on him, asking him how he's feeling. And he goes down to a knee. Oh, he's tying his shoe. Good. Whew! that I got a little, my heart got racing there. I don't want anybody getting hurt. It's just a game. Coach, you just tied his shoe. All is well. Coach Hunter gives him the all clear. Not that this gentleman has to report to Coach Hunter, but when you've got trained medical staff, you might as well as use it. Eastside comes back, has a quick conversation with the ump. And number 4 now choking up, a little bit wider stance, so he is definitely in a 2-strike stance. Good for him, way to adjust. And that ball's popped straight up, and it's going to land on the booth. Yeah, it lands on the booth. We haven't had one land on the booth yet. That was nice. Oh, you thought it was going to come in? Oh, yeah. It would be a heck of a shot to come into the booth, but that one made a nice boom when it landed on the roof. Have I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm in a broadcasting booth and that it's awesome, and that Jackrabbit's future facility that we dream of will definitely have a broadcasting booth with power outlets, air conditioning, and a PA system. That ball is in the dirt, gets away, and that'll take it to a full count. So Jack now's now full count. You can't overthrow it, you just got to get it in there. Make sure number 4 earns his way on. Don't give him a free base on balls. And we're all standing around. Are we gonna play? What are we doing here? All right, here we go from the windup. That ball is high and non-competitive. Number 4 is going to get that base on balls. So the Dirtbags with a runner on first and 1 down. Number 13 steps in. And he's got a bright orange helmet. Oh, hopefully that shows up on the, oh, it definitely shows up on the screen. Woo! You could not miss him. He's not going to go quietly around the base paths. Eastside with a stop. Absolutely keeps the runner at first. MVP. MVP. Just absolutely a brick wall behind the plate. Timely hits. Throwing runners out to end innings. Eastside has done everything we've asked of him and more every game this tournament. First, or throw it first. Oh! We thought we had him, but the ump right there, and this is a good ump too, calls him safe.
Hey, you got the right idea, Jack.
So Jack has 2 moves over. One's called the okay move and one's the good move. That was the good move. And he may have just showed, was it number 4, the good move. So number 4 can feel confident he knows he can get back. 1-0 count now. Jack's set. And that ball is absolutely corked. And the ball gets out of Ricardo's glove. And so what may have been a force, I don't think it would have been a force, but may have been a force, ends up not being anything at all. So now the Dirtbags with runners at first and second. And only one down. Jack steps off. He's going to try to get another reset here. Number 5 steps in. Number 5 with that black bat, the kind of teal. He's going to swing. That ball is going to drop into no man's land. Teddy's going to pick it up, and he's going to throw it to second. Runner's in safe, so that ball is a single in every ball diamond in America. There's nobody who can catch that ball in that Bermuda Triangle right there. So one down.
Force outs.
Bases loaded full of dirt bags, or should I say dirt bags on every bag. And the lefty steps in. So lefty v lefty here. Our corners are in. So they're looking for a play at the plate on a ball to one of our corners. Number 10 swings and misses at strike 1. But our middle infielders at double play depth. So this is really puts a lot of onus on Joe to know exactly what to do. If the ball is hit to him or in his direction, he's supposed to charge it, pick it up, and throw it home. If it is not, he's got to retreat back to first and make sure he's ready for either a simple put out, or a double play. So a lot relies on the baseball intelligence and then the execution of our first baseman here. Now number 10 in a bit of a hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Jack, who doesn't get to throw his curve very often, will probably throw it here. Let's see what we get. He does get I think that was a curve. Oh, and it went off the ump's hand. So we've got a little bit of a timeout here. We're going to have a conversation while the ump recovers from taking a 56-mile-an-hour pitch off his left hand. You can see him shaking it there. And there's not any armor that you could possibly wear that would cover that. I had some old paintball gloves, maybe, some fingerless paintball gloves that I had back in the day when I was 17, 18 and reckless that might work. But other than that, I think you're kind of out of luck. It is a hazard, natural hazard of the profession. And with 1 ball, 2 strikes now and 1 down. Dirt bags on every bag. Jack comes from the windup. Swing and a miss at a fastball on the outside corner, 59. The location is what matters there. It is not the speed. Number 10 went for it. It did have a little bit of glove side run, but it was that outside pitch. And number 10 couldn't reach it. So location of the pitch is what mattered the most, not the speed. Now, everybody's back. We are off the corners are no longer in. Everybody's back, and the ball just got to knock down a ball if it hits on the infield here. And it is not. It is absolutely jacked down the left field line. That will clear the bases, I imagine, if everybody's running with 2 outs. We do have a good throw into Jorge, and that will keep the runner at third as well as the double. So excellent job to go track that ball down in the left field corner. But Jack gives up 2 runs here, making it a 9-4 game. Like I said, I felt good but not comfortable with that 9-2 lead. Number 15 will step in. Oh, and he's safe over at third. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. Neither was the runner, apparently, or at least Jack thought so. But the runner's back safely. So second and third. Jack can go from the windup again if he so desires. And he so desires.
Let's go, Jack.
Number 57-mile-an-hour curveball to number 15 for strike 1. And the next pitch is on its way. And it's high. That is our first pass ball of the game, and Isai is not going to be able to get it. And the runner will score. The other runner does advance to third. So Jackrabbits giving up 3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Dirtbags refusing to go silently. They are bringing it to our boys tonight. With a 1-1 count now, Jack will be again from the windup with the runner on third. That does allow the runner to take quite a big lead, so a pass ball like we just saw means they're going to score easily. Swing and a miss, a 59-mile-an-hour pitch. Uh-oh, whatever Jack's doing, the ball keeps spinning out of Isai's glove. So there is 1 ball, 2 strikes, a runner on third, but no one on first. So a drop third strike would require Isai to complete the strikeout, including either a tag or a throw down. In the event that the runner were to get there safely, then the runner from third would score. So it's pretty important we execute on a third strike. 63 on the outside corner, and number 15 goes down. He is unhappy with that call. Jackrabbits that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Jackrabbits win. I had no idea what's going on, obviously. The Jackrabbits win the semifinal against the Larned Dirtbags, who would not go quietly. It is a 9-5 final score. Jack with the 1-inning save. Jackrabbits will go on to the championship and will play the hometown Dodge City A's. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit that notification bell. We'll be back here very quickly. And I'm going to peace out because there's a parent meeting right now. I'll be back.